Good morning, New Cove, and welcome to day 15 of our Lent devotional reading. Today's passage is Psalm 19. If you haven't read it yet, I'd encourage you to do so before continuing with this video. As I read this psalm, I'm struck by how the same things that often inspire us can also at times humble us. Many years ago, I visited Kennedy Space Center in Florida. As a fan of science fiction, particularly Star Trek and Star Wars, I was excited to learn about the possible future of space travel. As part of the tour, we viewed an IMAX film about the Earth as filmed from the space shuttle. Now, I don't know if it was the way that it was filmed, or maybe it was the way that life on the space shuttle was depicted, but at the end of the movie, my sci-fi inspired idealism about space travel was gone. In its place was a profound sense of how tiny and fragile we humans are, and I wondered if we had any business venturing into space at all. In today's passage, King David is reflecting on both God's creation and his written word. And while I'm sure at times those were things that inspired him, as he writes, David is humbled before God and made very aware of his limitations and his sinfulness. In response, he asks God for forgiveness and the ability to live a life that is pleasing to the Lord. Acknowledging that we are not God and living humbly before him is part of what allows us to experience his grace and his power in our lives. So today, as we pray, let's ask God if there are any areas of our lives where we've been playing God. Let's confess those to him and let's ask him for help to trust him with those things, that we might experience his grace and live a life that's full of his power. Have a great rest of your day.